Welcome to Force of Light Entertainment. I'm your host, Michelle, and with me is my co-host, my sister, Natalie.
Good day, sir.
Yes, and this is one of our YouTube exclusives, and if you are watching, why don't you go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel and giving the video a thumbs up?
2 thumbs up.
Yes, 2 thumbs up is better, even though that doesn't exist. So maybe you can ask YouTube if you can allow for 2 thumbs up. But also, if you enjoy our content, if you have watched our content, we encourage you to share our content with someone who you think would enjoy watching us.
Maybe bring a smile to their day.
Yes, do that. Well, back in, I believe, March, on our podcast, we had, for those of you watching, we also have a podcast, and we had several episodes before we had a YouTube channel. And we did an episode discussing what we thought are kind of our Mandalorian Season 2 predictions. So, since The Mandalorian is less than a week away, people. Yay!
Yay!
Yes.
It feels like it's been forever.
It does feel like it's been forever. So, since it is less than a week away, we thought we would revisit what we think will happen in The Mandalorian Season 2. Because I don't know about you, but I am excited for The Mandalorian Season 2.
I'm very excited.
Yes. So join the conversation and let's talk some Mandalorian, or AKA the Baby Yoda Show.
Oh.
Baby Yoda is very talkative, so he may talk some tonight. We got 2 Baby Yodas because you can never have too much Baby Yoda.
He likes being petted.
He does, and if he's petted, then he's going to talk, because that's kind of what he does.
That's true.
So anyways, this is... Oh.
Hey, little guy.
The Baby Yoda is still talking. But anyways, this is kind of how we're going to go about this tonight.
Baby in my lap.
Or today, we will be doing... Let's just show you the little baby. The baby is very talkative today. But anyways, this is how we're kind of going to break down this episode. We will talk about things that we want to see in The Mandalorian Season 2. And then we will talk about kind of how we think it's going to go. And then we'll do kind of a game, kind of the odds of. Well, we'll give you our take on the odds of kind of things we think could happen. So that's kind of how this will go. So we will start with what we want to see in The Mandalorian. Natalie, do you want me to start or do you want to start? Oh, and also, before we get going, we will give the announcement of who won the Black Series Baby Yoda at the end of this video. So stay tuned if you are in the running.
Michelle, I'll let you go ahead and take it off. I don't know why I'm thinking of a plane, but...
So things I want to see. Right off the get-go, I obviously want to see more of the child. More...
Agreed.
Baby Yoda. So that is what I want to see.
Michelle's got a fever, and the only prescription is more Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. So I want to see more Baby Yoda, but it seems like from the trailer that they're definitely going to be going on this journey, that they're going to be trying to find his species, which from the way they've at least dubbed the trailer would seem to be not the Yoda species itself, but the Jedi. So it seems that they're going to be going on a journey to find some Jedi. But then in this last little tiny 1-minute thing they showed us last Monday, or the Monday before, whenever it was, that it seemed like it said that they may need to find... It said something about other Mandalorians, which makes you think they're going to find some Mandalorians in this season. So it seems they're going on a journey, so who are they going to be finding? But anyways, things I want to see more Baby Yoda, because the heartbeat of this show is the bond between Baby Yoda and Mando.
Definitely.
So you want to see that grow. And they truly were in a very good place where he truly was his. And the woman even calls him his father.
Yes.
The armorist does. So you want to see that develop.
And they're a group of 2. Or
a clan of 2.
Yeah.
Yes, he has the little necklace, here, let me get he has the little Mandalorian necklace by the end of it. But yes, he's
blinged out, in other words.
He is. They are a clan of 2. So you want to see that, but I believe by the end of The Mandalorian Season 1, because Star Wars is so much about relationships and friendships, And it really felt like you had your gang by the end of the season.
Yes.
So I really would like to see more of Cara Dune and more of Greef Karga.
And the two of them together.
Yes, all of them together.
Yes.
I would like to see the gang back together more than they were all together, because all of them together were only in 2 episodes.
Right.
All of them together at one place. So I would like to see more episodes of them together. I think that would be...
And I would be surprised if we don't get more of that this season.
Yes, and right off, the new footage they showed, it almost, when you break it down, I'm sure you guys have, it almost looks like they're breaking out someone out of like an Imperial jail or something when it shows Cara Dune and Greef Karga. So it looks like they're going to have some interesting adventures. So I'm very excited. I want to see more of that. I would love to get more of Cara and Greef's backstory. Yes. Because Moff Gideon kind of throws out their backstories, all 3 of them, those characters, including Mando. He throws out kind of their background information in the final episode.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would like to see more of that. Where in season 1, we kind of get kind of the groundwork of Mando's life. I would like to see that fleshed out even more for him. And then also for Cara Dune and Greef Karga.
Because like you said, like even with Cara Dune, we know some things about her background. But
she's from Alderaan.
Yes.
And she's a shock trooper.
Yes, but it would be nice to know more of her story. And Greef Karga as well.
Yes, because we know he was a disgraced magistrate, I believe is what he calls them. So he had a kind of, I think, maybe a political title to a degree. Okay. And now is kind of viewed as scum, as like this head of the bounty hunters. So
I picked that up a little bit.
So I feel like with Star Wars, there's always this thing of redemption. So I feel like you're going to see all these characters kind of improve as the seasons go on. So that's kind of definitely what I want to see. Baby Yoda, Cara Dune, Greef Karga. I want to see them in more episodes and all together. And then I think also too, Cara just needs to embrace the fact that she is Baby Yoda's de facto mother. So
that's what we like to think.
Yes, she needs to embrace it.
She needs to accept the role that she has been given.
She does. She needs to embrace that.
Bring out her maternal side for the child.
She does.
I mean, who wouldn't love this little guy?
And then, who couldn't love him? And then also, I want to see... So we really, just at the very last 2 episodes, were introduced to this villain of Moff Gideon.
Great actor.
Yes, played by Juan Carlos Esposito. And it sounds like from the interviews he's done, and he's been very talkative.
He has.
We appreciate it.
We like it.
It sounds like he's going to have a substantial amount to do in this season. So that's going to be interesting.
Which I like. It's always good to have a good villain.
It is, and he's a great villain.
And really nobody does villain as well as he does.
No.
For you Breaking Bad fans.
I mean, he is an excellent villain. So I'm so excited to see him as Moff Gideon. And, just kind of with the Darksaber. They whipped out this big thing from Clone Wars and Rebels at the very last shot of season 1. So I want to see, what is the Darksaber? Because that was such so important to the Mandalorian people, and this villain has it. So that's going to be so intriguing to see how all that plays out.
And that was just a cool moment.
It was.
When he pulls that thing out, it's like, ooh, intrigue.
Well, and that's just...
Where's this going?
That's just too, like, the genius of having Dave Filoni working with him, being able to pull out, of course, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni working. And Jon Favreau wrote a lot of the episodes in season 2.
Nice.
So that's interesting. I know he directed one of the episodes in season 2.
What about Dave Filoni?
Dave Filoni, did he write? I feel like he did write an episode. I think he wrote
one for season 2.
I think he did. I have to check that again. You guys can correct me in the comments if you want. I'm sure you will.
He's just so impressive.
He is. He knows his stuff. Regardless, he had a very heavy hand in this.
Yeah.
And he directed I know he directed an episode. I don't know about wrote. He might have wrote. I don't know. Now I'm just going to go back and forth in my mind on that. But we also have some great directors back. We have some of the ones back from the first season. Bryce Dallas Howard is back. There's some truly great directors.
Deborah Chow, she coming back?
She's not, because, I don't think her name's on it, because, she's behind the Obi-Wan series.
Oh, that's
So I think
right.
she's just been working on that. So
Okay.
that's a little disappointing, because she was so good.
She was so good.
In season 1. But they've got some other great Oh, one of the guys who did it, it's like a Marvel, one of the ones who's done the Marvel movies. I forget. Let me just try to Google. But Natalie, anything, you talk while I Google this, anything that you want to see out of any of those characters?
Okay, yes. I want to see more of, oh gosh, why do I always forget? What is his name on the show? Moff Gideon.
Yeah, are you talking about Carl Weathers?
No, I'm talking about
Juan Carlos Esposito. Yeah, Moff Gideon.
I want to see more of him. I want to see some Jedis. I want to see some action with the Jedis.
So Natalie wants some Jedi action.
I want some Jedi action.
Yeah, that would be good. And let's see. Why here we go.
I want to see some saber action.
Oh yeah, we have multiple of them from season 1 are coming back, minus Deborah Chow, and we have, what is his name? Peyton Reed, Robert Rodriguez, or no, I don't think Robert Rodriguez was confirmed. I don't feel like this is an updated list.
Because I don't know all of them, but several of them, Deborah Chow, several of them did such a great job, I think.
Yes.
What was that one guy's name
that we can't pronounce?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're talking about Taika Waititi.
Yes, yeah, he did a really good job.
Oh, Taika Waititi was fantastic.
Yes.
Plus his voice work for IG-11.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he did an amazing day. I can't find the information right now, and I'll find it as soon as we're finished filming. I can't concentrate on talking and searching. I'm not that multi-talented. But
it's all right, Shell.
But yeah, you were saying you want some Jedi. I do believe, because Juan Carlos Esposito has talked about Baby Yoda being fascinated with the Darksaber. And I do believe the Darksaber being brought in was kind of a game changer.
Yeah.
Because I believe, like, who's going to be, how do you fight against the Darksaber? I believe that leads that you need another saber. So I believe, of course,
I think we are going to see another saber.
I truly, and we'll get into this too with the odds, but I really do want to see, I hope all the rumors are true, and I do hope we see Ahsoka Tano. To see a live action Ahsoka Tano, I mean, how would you not get pumped if that happens?
Could potentially be very epic.
I mean, it could be epic. Like this season, I mean, maybe it lets us down, has a sophomore slump, but it also has the potential to be epic. So
it does.
And I will say this, I feel like from the trailer, it looks like they have spent more money.
Yeah.
And it has an even bigger budget, and it looks fantastic.
Which often happens, I think, when a show does well, then that they're like, okay, we're safe to pour more money into it.
Yes, because they know they're going to sell Baby Yoda merch all day long, so
definitely.
So they can put more money into it. So I would love to see Ahsoka. I think Ahsoka makes sense. You don't want, in Star Wars, we don't want fan service for the sake of fan service. But when it can make sense, then it can be awesome. And it's interesting, who knows, but I believe, and again, I can't find the director's list right now off the top of when I'm searching and trying to talk. But I believe, if I remember right, Dave Filoni was directing, I want to say like episode 5 maybe? I could see him directing an episode that she appears. Because Ahsoka Tano, of course, is Dave Filoni's creation. And he is so protective of it.
What a good creation she is.
Yes. And he is so protective of that character that if she is indeed in The Mandalorian, you know he was all over that as far as her being involved in the show.
It's kind of his baby in a way.
It is his baby. And so I would love to see, Ahsoka Tano step in with her dual sabers. I would just lose my mind.
That'd be awesome.
I would just totally freak out if that happens. I'm sitting there with my coffee on a Friday morning, and Ahsoka Tano appears and saves everyone. I would.
She would spit her coffee out.
I would freak out. I'd get out of my chair and clap. And
she's been known to do that.
Which I did that actually last season during the Sin, that episode. At the end of it, when all the Mandalorians came, I got out of my chair and clapped and said yes. Like, I was pumped. So, Ahsoka could make me do that again. Plus, it'd just be so cool to see her in live action, because she's only been cartoon. And she's just such a fantastic character. You can't say enough about Ahsoka Tano. So, I think that would be awesome. And then, with this being The Mandalorian, and talking about Mandalore and all that type of stuff, another Dave Filoni creation that seems to make sense that I know we're all talking about is Sabine Wren from the show Rebels. who of course is a Mandalorian, and at one point wielded the Darksaber for a very brief time. And of course is from Clan Ren, which has a lot of prestige from Mandalore. So I think Sabine Wren showing up in season 2 makes sense. Do I think we're going to see that? Overall I do, and we'll get into odds later. I do. I feel like Ahsoka is probably more of a sure thing, but I think bringing Sabine into the season again makes a lot of sense for the purpose of the story. It's saying like him finding more Mandalorians, him or for in Sabine's case that regard, or him trying to find. And that's another thing. Let's bring that back with Ahsoka. When the point is for them to find his kind, and they clearly mean the Jedi, it seems like, Ahsoka makes sense.
Right.
Like, who else is it? Is it Luke Skywalker? Have they found Ezra from Rebels? Possibly, but I think it's going to be Ahsoka. I think we all feel that way at this point. We're all going to be massively kind of let down if it's not.
Yeah.
But because I think we all think it's such a sure thing. But I think we will. And I think there's a solid chance we see Sabine, and who knows, maybe live action Ezra and bring in another Jedi. I don't know. There's the possibilities for season 2 are endless. And as much as I want to say this because I hear people say when all these rumors were going, and of course we'll also get into, there's rumors of Timothy Chalamet, is that how you say his name? From Justified, or Mother loves the show Justified.
She does.
He's been rumored to be in this, and also the dude who played Jango Fett has been rumored to be in this, and has led to the speculation of course, after the episode chapter 5 in season 1, and we heard the person walking up to that assassin, it sparked rumors immediately, and we're wondering, is Boba Fett in this season? There's been rumors on that, or is it someone wearing Boba Fett's armor, which is kind of the rumor we've heard about Timothy. Is it Chalamet? Am I saying his name right? I think.
Yeah,
the guy, the dude from Justified. But anyways,
you guys watch that show.
I
haven't seen it, but
a lot of people have seen it though.
My family likes it.
Anyways, and they know who I'm talking about regardless. But is it him? So there's just so many different possibilities of how this could go. But I do think with them finding In Search of the Jedi, I do think we're going to see Ahsoka, possibly Ezra, and possibly there's the rumor of Boba Fett.
And I will say, in regards to Ahsoka and potentially the others, I think, well, first of all, like you said, we are going to be disappointed if she in particular is not in it. But I like that actually in the trailer they didn't show. They didn't answer that. Just like this little guy. Like it would have, you don't want to ruin the big surprises. So, I think that was a good choice, and hopefully they will be there.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. And like I said, makes sense with the story that's being told. And I want to address, because I know, let's say any half of these rumors are true, or a few, because Gina Carano is quoted in saying in her latest interview, Gina Carano said, they asked her about the rumors, and she specifically said some of them are true. That's what she said. She didn't say all of them are true, but she said some of them.
Well, there's a lot of rumors.
There are a lot of rumors, and she said some are true. So I think we're going to get some of these things for sure. Where was I going with that? My brain tonight. But but this is what I was going to get at. With these rumors, you hear sometimes people saying, "Oh, I don't want the story to lose kind of what it is, that grounded feeling, that intimate feeling it had at season 1." And I get that, but I believe they can do you've got to trust Dave Filoni. When Dave Filoni brought Ahsoka Tano in at the very end, the very last scene of Rebels season 1, and then had her in season 2, plus Darth Vader, plus Maul, it did not take away 1 ounce from this main gang that he had created. It just enhanced the story.
Hasn't it been said by somebody I know, in Dave Filoni we trust?
Yeah, I think I've said it. But
it might have been you, but when it comes to Star Wars, and I think it's true, I think we can trust him.
Yes, and I think he clearly has worked very closely with Jon Favreau, and I just think we've got to trust in Dave. That Dave, if these rumors are true, I think he's going to do a good job of not... I think they clearly, from the trailer, understand the heartbeat of this show is the child of Mando, and I think... you can add other elements around it as long as you hold the heart all the way through of the show. So I think he's going to be able to do this seamlessly if these are, in fact, true. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to see. I'd say as soon as we get off this, I'll think of other things I want to see. And what will we see? What do I think we'll see? Well, it'd be interesting. Do we think will they kind of have a cliffhanger at the end of the season? Could maybe the child get taken away, and of course he'll get back by season 3.
I don't like that.
But could it?
As long as he gets back.
But could they leave it on a Empire Strikes Back cliffhanger? I mean, it's possible. They really could.
I have heard some talk of, maybe it being the second season, some Empire Strikes Back type feels
to the end.
Which, yeah, that could be cool.
And maybe Mando gets captured. I mean, who knows? They could do it many different ways. It could go either way. I don't know. I'm undecided on that right now. We definitely know from season 1, this is a very family-friendly show. That it's not like anything's going to go dark, like Baby Yoda's going to get killed. Like, that's not happening, guys.
Or he's going to turn evil and...
No. Baby Yoda is in it for the long haul, because Baby Yoda is what we call a cash cow, and he's going to be in the show. So don't worry about that. All right, so we'll move into kind of our final segment. And our final segment is the odds. So we'll give you our odds, and we'll do it in percentages, because I'm not a gambler, so I don't know the over-under talk. It always kind of confuses me. So we'll just talk in percentages out of 100.
Michelle was delivered from that gambling problem a while back.
Yeah, Natalie knows. If there's one thing I would have a problem with, it's not gambling, because I appreciate my money too much. So that's not a problem. But, okay, so... we'll do the odds. Natalie, do you want to start or do you want me to start? What are the odds that we see Ahsoka in season 2 of Mandalorian?
I am going to say about 92%.
Okay, I'm going to go over. I don't know if I did that right, guys. I'm not a better. I'm going to go over hers, and I'm going to say it's 99.9999999%.
So you're very sure. I'm pretty sure.
I feel pretty confident about this. I feel pretty confident. I don't know. I may fall flat on my face and it'd be embarrassing.
I don't think so.
But I feel like she's going to be in it. So Natalie's got, what'd you say, 92%? Natalie's got 92%. I got 99.9999999.
I'm going to up it to a 93 because that's an A.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Ahsoka, we feel very good about Ahsoka. Sabine Wren. I'm going to go with... I say a 65% chance we see Ahsoka. Not Ahsoka, Sabine Wren.
Sometimes I think our brains are like kind of meshed together because I was going to say like 60%. And then it's like you say, what'd you say?
65.
65.
Okay, so you got 60 with Sabine. I got 65 with Sabine. And guys, let us know in the comments what your odds are. What are your percentages that you're going to see these characters? Okay, what odds do we see? Let's see. Okay, what percentage do we think that we're going to see Boba Fett? I'm going to go 50%.
I'm going to go 35%.
Okay, so Natalie's got 35. I got 50 for Bubba.
I have my doubts, but I could totally be proven wrong.
Yeah, I mean, 50's almost kind of high. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on that. I'm not really sure on old Bubba. What we're going to see on that. Okay.
Is it Boba or Bubba?
Boba. Yeah, there we go.
Old Bubba.
Old Bubba. But, okay, so I will also, too, give you, before I knew all these characters maybe coming in, before I'd really thought about, I had a theory that I thought, we'll also do Bo-Katan, which she's a Mandalorian who could be in with Sabine. There's been rumors about that. I guess I'll go 50 with Bo-Katan. Natalie? Just throw out a number.
Any number will do. Literally any number.
Which number?
Let's go with 40%.
Okay, she went 40, I went 50 with Bo-Katan. Okay, I originally had a theory.
I guess my faith is not as strong as Michelle's as what these polls are turning out.
I had a theory that I thought Mando would end up with the Darksaber. And I may be sticking to that because here's the thing.
I don't know.
He ended season 1 with the jetpack.
True.
So how are we going to up the antes, guys? I feel like maybe he gets the Darksaber. So what are the odds? What are the chances that we think Mando's going to end season 2 with the Darksaber? I don't know how confident I am anymore
10%.
on this theory. So I'm going to at least beat her theory. And I'm going to go with 45% chance.
-7%.
No, I may go 50. I may go 50 that he ends up with it. Possibly. Okay, so that's our odds. I think that's good. Okay, let's do this. Okay, Cara Dune was in, let's see, she was in 3 episodes. Will Cara Dune be in more episodes or less?
More.
4. I'm going to go with 4 or 5 episodes.
Yes, at least.
Okay, so we're going with Cara Dune's going to be in 4 or 5 episodes. Let's see, Grief Karga, I think, was in like 3 episodes. Or no. He was in like 4 or 5. He was in more.
Yeah, he did make more appearances.
I think he's going to stay the same.
Probably so.
I think he's going to keep the same amount of appearances.
Maybe he'll have longer appearances than last season, but...
And then what about Moff Gideon? Will he be in more than 2 episodes? I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I would say so. I think he's going to be more of a crucial role this season.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I don't know if I want to say every episode, but I think he's going to be...
He's going to make plenty of appearances.
4 or 5, maybe even more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's going to definitely be a much bigger force in this. So we'll see.
No pun intended.
Yes. Well, pun intended, actually. So that's kind of our odds and kind of what we want to see. Last thing I want to end this, I thought before we tell you who won the giveaway, what force powers do you guys think we're going to see? Because in season 1 from Baby Yoda, we saw him force like lift basically and hold the Mudhorn. Then we saw him force choke Cara Dune. Then we saw him use force heal. And then we saw him with the fire, hold it back, and do the flip. So what do we think Baby Yoda is going to do in this next season? And I'm still debating that. I'm still pondering what I think Baby Yoda is going to do.
I told Michelle I'd like to see him do a cute baby jump.
It would almost be funny, like in Rebels.
We probably won't see that, but I thought it'd be cool.
In Rebels, a lot of times, if you guys remember, I've been rewatching Rebels. A lot of times, like Ezra and Kanan, they would like almost like basically throw the stormtroopers with the Force, like against a wall or something. It'd be interesting to see Baby Yoda like, just like send people into a wall. That would actually be kind of cool.
Well, and another thing, I think we've touched on this before somewhere or with somebody, but I'm interested to see in the brief time that's gone by. I'm thinking it's just a brief time that's gone by from season 1 to season 2. Kind of have his powers intensified, or how much. I'm sure they have, but how much?
Yeah, because we even see a progression in season 1 where the first time he uses the Force, he's like out for hours, like just knocked out cold, asleep.
Yeah, and like that, like his endurance.
Yes.
How much stronger has that gotten?
Yes, I believe he'll have more endurance where maybe, because by the end of season 1, he would just kind of drop back, like kind of tuckered out, but not bad. So I think he definitely will improve there, but I'm still trying to think. So I think maybe he throws someone against a wall. Let's see. I don't think he's going to use the Jedi mind trick because he doesn't speak right now. I don't think he'll speak. My odds on Baby Yoda speaking aren't very high. Those aren't very high. I don't think he'll speak. I think he'll be silent.
He's trying to heal you, Michelle.
He needs to heal me. But he'll probably do that again. I'm trying to think anything else. Natalie said force jump, but I don't know if he's going to force jump.
Hey, but remember how little Yoda? He was jumping all over the place.
Yeah, yes, you mean Yoda.
When he was Yoda, yeah, when he was younger.
And now Baby Yoda is like a freaking ninja. I mean, like the way he pounces on that frog in Chapter 4, he is ninja-like.
He is very, very sneaky.
He is very sneaky, so he could maybe use a force jump. I don't know. I don't think so. I want to say force, like push, boom, like you just throw someone basically with it.
Well, I think he could totally do that.
Let's be real.
I don't even think that's that hard for him.
Force choke was humorous, so I'd kind of like to see force choke again. Someone needs to be force choked. And will Baby Yoda, as we close, will he touch or hold the Darksaber?
Not my baby.
Because Juan Carlos said that... I'm losing my voice.
There you go.
I lost it. It just came back. I got it.
You got your powers back.
I got it back. Juan Carlos said that said that Baby Yoda is very intrigued with the Darksaber. So it sounds like maybe Baby Yoda gets captured for a little bit. I don't know. It could happen. I believe Baby Yoda's going to be fine in the long run. But it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Darksaber. But regardless, I think this season, I'm so excited for this season.
Me too.
And I want you guys to know that, of course, we talk about more things than just Star Wars on our channel. But for the next 8 weeks, our Sunday podcast episode will be covering each episode of The Mandalorian. So for the next 8 weeks, so if we do things outside of Star Wars, we'll just do special YouTube videos for that during this 8 weeks.
And we are excited.
Yes, we are very excited to have new content to talk about, guys. And to see, I mean, Star Wars is my favorite, so to see The Mandalorian and to talk about it with you guys week after week is going to be awesome. Yes, very excited for that. So make sure every week to check us out on Sundays. We'll have, and I feel like by Sunday, because we're going to do spoiler discussions, so I feel like Sunday's fair. I've given you 2 days, everyone.
You've got 2 days to watch.
Watch. So at that point, everything can be talked about. It will be full on spoilers, full on discussion mode. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. Anything else as we wrap up, Natalie? Anything you want to see?
No, I think we've covered it.
Yeah, I just think it's going to be awesome. Again, and Dave Filoni, we trust.
I would be surprised if it's not awesome.
I'd be surprised too. You know, worst case scenario. Honestly, the worst case scenario I see, we just covered on our YouTube channel and podcast, season 1 and 2 of Stranger Things. Worst case scenario, this is season 2 of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel.
Still a great season.
Yeah.
But not quite as good as the first.
Yeah, and I honestly don't even think it's going to be that.
No, I don't
think,
either.
I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be as good or better. I've got my hopes up because I think we're going to see some awesome things that really just get you super excited and pumped.
Yes, really knock your socks off.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just so excited to see the child, to see the baby Yoda. Let's see if we can get him to use the Force. Can we do that?
He said yes, but is he going to do it?
He's not feeling very Force-like today. He's just more in a silly mood tonight.
That's okay.
Can we get some Force action here? He just wants to laugh, guys.
Baby's just pure happy tonight.
He's just in pure bliss after listen to us talk about The Mandalorian season 2.
He's pleased.
He's very pleased. Now he's talking by himself. But anyways, okay, so we did on our last video our Baby Yoda giveaway, and the way to enter was you had to be a subscriber. Baby Yoda's still talking over here. You had to be a subscriber. You had to thumbs up the video and leave a comment. And we did a drawing. And Natalie was the one. We had it all.
I closed my eyes. I dug in there.
And we had it in a bowl for her to pull out the names. And this, Natalie, do you want to do the names of who won?
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
Mr. Craig S.
Yes, Craig.
You are the winner.
You are the winner, and the asset will be coming your
In this
way.
case, in the words of Maury, you are the father.
You are the father, Craig. We're going to be
I think you're going to be happy about it.
We're going to be sending that to you. So congratulations, Craig, on your new child.
Yes.
It's very exciting. But yeah, any final words? I think we're all talked out.
And thank you to everybody who entered and commented. And, rest assured there will be more giveaways in the future. So stay tuned and share your thoughts with us in the comments.
In fact, I think we are just 20 subscribers away from our next giveaway.
Nice.
So we will definitely be having more giveaways. We'll try to do some special different things at times. But yeah, make sure to subscribe and share our channel with anyone that you think would enjoy our content. But that is it for this episode of Force of Light Entertainment. You can be on the lookout for on every Sunday for the next 8 weeks. If you are a Star Wars fan, You're not going to want to miss it. We're going to be full on spoiler talk every Sunday about the Mandalorian episode that just aired that Friday. So make sure to join and to join the conversation below. Tell us your odds of all these things. We always want to hear from you all. That's why we say join the conversation.
We like this to be a community and a dialogue.
Yes, we want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to hear? And you also can reach out to us. You can find us where all place podcasts are. But we also are Force of Light Entertainment on Instagram and Twitter. And I personally am Michelle34 Smith on each. Natalie, where can they find you?
I am Nat Loves Bella 07 on Instagram and Natalie R. Grace on Twitter. Check us out.
Yes, check us out. When we appreciate y'all again, and again, join the conversation. And next time, let's talk some more entertainment. And may you know that this is the way.
This is the